Your son has told you his father is abusing him, and now that he's sexually molesting him. How did he explain that to you? What did he say to you?
And he was touching himself in an inappropriate manner that I've never seen my son do before. And I just dropped to my knees and started crying. And I said, "Baby, who touches you like that?" And he said, put his hands up like this, and his demeanor changed. He says, "My daddy." I took a deep breath and I said, "Can you tell me how Daddy touches you?" And he went like this. And at that point, I knew what was going on. I knew in my heart of hearts, it was like, oh. And I wish he would say it was somebody else. I wish it wasn't happening, but I wish he would say it was anybody but his dad, because that's his father. You would trust him with his child.
It was June of 15 that you say that you believe that he was molesting your son.
Yes.
But you continued to allow him to visit his father. And you didn't withhold him from his father until August.
Correct.
So tell me why you allowed him to continue visitation with his father. If you had a good faith belief that his father was sexually molesting him, why did you go 60 days of continuing visitation before you withheld him from his father?
The Department of Children and Families in Florida told me I didn't have enough evidence, and they had nothing to go on.
Well, you didn't have any more evidence in August when you withheld him for 2.5 months.
When I started seeing more behavior, when he came home in August covered in bruises on his back, that's when I put everything together and I said, this has got to stop.
Well, Getty is here today with a briefcase full of documents he says prove that Angela is nothing more than a vindictive, jilted ex-lover who's obsessed with him and hell-bent on using their innocent son to make his life a living hell. Take a look.
All of Angela's accusations of abuse are total lies. I've never molested or physically abused my son. I believe Angela is completely still in love with me. That's the only way to explain her obsessive behavior. Angela's called the police on me about 40 times with false accusations. The police have been called to her house well over 214 times within a 5-year time span. I'm fed up with the accusations, the stalking, the harassing. The moment that anything doesn't go her way, she flips her script and then everything changes. She just turns into this devious person that's out for blood. Some of the scenarios that she comes up with are stuff right out of like a movie. They're so far-fetched, nothing is even close to being accurate, and I have the paperwork to prove it. Angela takes our parenting plan like a total joke. She recently kept my son away from me for over 2.5 months. Angela accused me of abusing my son. The day she got served with contempt papers is the day that she pressed charges on me for abusing my child. Using my son as a pawn, making him act like he hates me is ridiculous. Every time I go to pick up my son, I have a police escort for a witness. Angela plays up our son crying every single pickup and throws on this big theatrical performance. And as soon as he gets in the car with me, he stops crying.
Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. K5.
I'm a great father. I'm probably one of the best fathers that I know. Angela should be grateful that I'm a great dad. I love my son. I'll never hurt him.
Okay, Getty, I'm glad you're here because she has straight up accused you of some very egregious things. She has said that she has good faith belief, evidence, and reports from your son that you are physically abusing him and that you are sexually molesting him. Are you doing either or both of those things?
In no way have I ever done anything to hurt my son in any way, ever. I've never touched him inappropriately. She knows this. She's just doing this just because this is the last thing that she can do. She's already accused me of every single thing else, and this is the only thing she has left.
What do you say about that?
I'm not sure why he would think that I would be trying to get back at him or why I'd be in love with him if I'm accusing him of such a heinous crime.
You've threatened to ruin me countless times.